Hi, this is Drew Jones of Drew's Guitar Shop in Seattle, Washington, and today in this video I'm actually going to be talking about a project that I'm working on for myself. Back in 23, I had a number of instruments stolen, and one of them was my 1933 Silvertone flat top that I used primarily as my slide guitar. And I really missed that guitar a lot. It was very, very cool. And it also just worked really, really well for like laying down a good slide guitar track on a recording. So I wanted to replace it with another ladder braced acoustic, or at least something similar to. And a while back, a client actually just gave me this Yamaha FG-75. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this particular model of guitar uses a combination of ladder bracing, which is to say that it has braces that are running kind of perpendicular to the top. And then it also has parallel bracing, meaning it has a couple of braces that kind of come down here, and they're not quite like X braces. They run a lot more shallow to the top than that. But what that gives these guitars is kind of a thunky sort of more folky sort of tone, similar to what you would find on an old Silvertone or Stella flat top or something along those lines. These don't quite ring the same way as a lot of the old Yamaha red labels. This one is a Yamaha red label. It's an Nippon Gaki, and I'm really excited to be working with it. So basically, all that's going to happen to this guitar, because I don't really need to do too much to really get where I want to be with this instrument, is I'm going to be replacing the saddle with bone. I'm going to be replacing the nut with bone because I'm not a huge fan of having like decades old plastic in there. I'm also probably going to be replacing the bridge pins with bone, though I'll have to wait and see whether or not I actually care about that. One thing that I'm going to be doing to this guitar is I'm going to be electrifying it. So what I have here is a P90 that I've had just kind of floating around the shop for ages. It came in with a bag of guitar parts in a trade that I did years and years and years ago. I wouldn't even be able to pinpoint when. But what I've done with this is I flattened out the ears on it. So usually these have kind of a shape that goes up and kind of curves in like that. And I had played around with different ways of kind of placing this in a sound hole position. Ended up using some tin snips to kind of trim these back. This pickup is scrap. I'm not really worried about hurting it. But I wanted to see if I could create something that would be able to raise and lower in the sound hole. What I ended up finding was that if I mounted it above the sound hole, that it was too high and it was going to be impacting on the strings. And if I mounted it below the sound hole, that it would be too far away from the strings to really get some signal. And so the way that I'm dealing with that is that I flattened out these ears, and what's going to end up happening is that the ears themselves are going to end up going below the sound hole, and I'm going to be drilling a couple of holes here on the side to put mounting screws through. And those will enable me to at least fasten this to the top. I don't foresee this as being something that I'm going to do very much adjustment on, just because of the distance is already kind of a little far from the strings, even as I've modified this pickup. So I don't picture myself really wanting to lower it any, and it's not going to be able to go any higher than it is. And so I'm pretty much going to be cinching these screws down and just kind of leaving it there. And I'll deal with my height adjustment at the adjustable pole pieces as I can. But yeah, so what's going to happen with this is that the P90 is going to be going in the sound hole, and I'm going to be running the cord directly to an output jack at the end pin. And the reason that I'm doing that, because I did think about installing some volume and tone control in this guitar, is because primarily the use that I'm going to have for this is going to be home recording, where I'm going to be sitting at my my audio interface, and I'm going to be able to turn up and down the volume, and I'm not really concerned about having a volume in the guitar. Plus,